let's get into it. So, you just got assigned an Embertailed Jerboa hunter rumor, right? No worries, here's what you need to know. Embertailed Jerboa is probably the easiest of all hunter rumors. They're found in 2 different spots, but let's go ahead and make this easy. Literally just west of the Hunters Guild, there's about 1 million of them just fucking waiting around for you to be, there 9/11. Just run over there, really easy. It's not a deadfall rumor, so I was actually excited to make this video. Jerboas, apparently they are real things found in North Africa and Asia. I thought they were prehistoric like dinosaurs because they existed in Ark Survival Evolved, but I mean, hey, I learned something today, right? Great game if you haven't played it before. Definitely try it. Anyway, Jerboas are caught utilizing box traps similar to Chinchompas or my kids in real life. Your inventory is going to look something like this. The items highlighted here are what I have in my inventory universally anytime I'm doing hunter rumors. These items don't change for me because they make moving between rumors very quick and seamless. The only special items you need for Embertailed Jerboas are box traps, as many as you are allowed to put down. I would also recommend this task as a chance to learn how to use 3-tick manipulation for box traps. It will be extremely helpful for you later on. Let me explain. Box traps are like crack for Embertailed Jerboas. They see that cardboard square on the ground and their carnal desires just kind of ignite. It's natural selection at work, what can I say? What I am trying to say is you catch these things really fast. It can be difficult to keep up with resetting traps with Jerboas. To speed it up, you can use a little technique called 3-tick box trapping, which I will explain later on. I'm choosing to forego 1-tick box trapping here because I think 3-ticking is a little bit easier, more relaxed, which is what I prefer in terms of game style. For now, if you want to practice or use 3-tick trapping, I would add a clean guam leaf, pestle and mortar, and a few swamp tar to your inventory. Also worth noting, Embertailed Jerboas do give you Jerboa tails. These spaghetti looking things are used alongside teak logs to make hunter spears. Personally, I do save a full inventory and throw them in the bank after the task for some easy XP. You can do that or drop them. It's totally up to you, really, just whatever you want. I just want to tell you what they're there for. That's called extra effort on my part. You are welcome. In terms of equipment, the standard setup applies. As many pieces of the guild hunter outfit as you have, and substitute graceful gear for the pieces you don't. A journeyman staff for traveling, since almost all rumors are near a ferrying. Also wear your bone crusher necklace or bring your bone crusher to automatically bury the bones you get from hunter rumors. It saves you a lot of time. Finally, whatever additional teleport pieces you want. I used the quest cape to get easy access to a ferrying. So there's the inventory and gear. Let's get into it. If you are new to hunter, just know that for each type of trap you are using, the methodology stays the same no matter what you're hunting. So though this guide applies to Embertailed Jerboas, it can also apply to all of these specific hunter NPCs as well. Alright, so here we are, Varlamore, right next to the Hunters Guild actually. Cool fact about Varlamore, it's an anagram of the word removal. Wait. Anyway, there's 2 spots you could go right next to the guild. I always go west, but you can pick whichever. Once you're surrounded by these guys, drop down your box traps by clicking on them in your inventory. The max box traps you can use is dictated by your hunter level, as you can see on the screen here. You can put them down however you want. I always do this X-looking pattern since it's kind of like a force of habit for hunting Chinchompas. Once they are set, just wait until one of these little shits just gets boxed to death. Fuck man, this might actually be the same thing as deadfall hunting. Once you catch a Jerboa, just make sure you move to the spot where you want to put your trap back down and click on the trap to put it back down. You can also right click and select reset to reset a box trap automatically after picking it up. If you are using Moonlight, you can utilize the plugin menu entry swapper to switch your left click option from checking box traps to resetting them automatically. Very helpful if you are not 1 or 3 ticking the traps. Just go down to the reset option for traps in the plugin and make sure it is toggled on. I would recommend using this plugin as well as the Hunter Rumors plugin if you aren't already. It provides a lot of useful information for your current rumor as a tooltip on the screen. Again, all of this stuff is just optional. It's more of like a quality of life thing, but I want to make sure you guys know that it does exist. Don't worry about baiting the traps. It's a waste of time. There is a chance the Jerboas will break the trap. If they do, make sure you're taking notes here. Just click it to reset it. Crisis averted. Also, the trap can expire and break after a certain amount of time. It's highly doubtful for Jerboas since they yearn for the box. Instead of just resetting the trap manually, you can take advantage of 3-tick trapping if you would like. In order to do something like that, you're going to need the tools to do 3-ticking, which will be something like a knife and some logs, or my personal preference, a mortar and pestle, swamp tar, and clean herb. To properly 3-tick box traps, your goal is going to be to do 3 things chronologically. First, pick up a full or broken box trap. Second, activate a skilling timer in between picking up the box trap and laying it back down. Then third, laying down the picked up box trap before your skilling timer goes off. I say it's only 3 steps, but for a lot of people it can seem kind of crazy, but really it is very simple. Watch me do this in slow motion. You can see I have a filled box trap here. So I'm going to click on the trap to reset it. As soon as I click on the trap, I'm immediately going to click on my tar or herb. That way I can be ready to activate my skilling timer. As soon as the trap hits my inventory, I'm going to click on the other tar or herb, whichever one I did not pre-click. This is going to activate my skilling task to make tar, which takes approximately 3 game ticks or 1.8 seconds.
In that 1.8 seconds, I need to move to the location where I want to put down my box trap and then re-click my box trap to put it down.
Once I do, I've laid down my box trap much faster than it would have done if I just let it manually reset. So in summary, here's the path of 3-tick box trapping, which in reality is only 5 clicks in total. 1. Click on your full or broken box trap. 2. Immediately click on one of your herb or swamp tar. 3. As soon as the box trap hits your inventory, click on the other option of your herb or swamp tar.
4 is going to be clicking on the location where you want to move to drop your box trap. And finally, 5.
Click on your box trap in your inventory. This needs to be done within 3 game ticks or 1.8 seconds after activating your skilling timer. It may take a few tries and you might accidentally make a few guam tar along the way, but it's a really useful skill to learn. You should try it out here and see how it works for you. Now, eventually you're going to get the large Jerboa tail and boom, you are done. The pity threshold for these guys is 100 catches, 94 if you're wearing the hunter outfit. Congratulations, friend. So yeah, that's it. I mean, it's pretty easy. Before you go, please know I do have guides out for all other hunter rumors. They're all short and not really helpful, kind of like this one. I also have a general beginner guide that goes into optimizing the grind of hunter rumors. I like making guides, and sometimes we all need them, right? That's a great reason to like this video. Comment something like you're about to make all my dreams come true, and subscribe to the channel to get more fun content like this. And lastly, since hunter rumors can be really quick, I made a Google sheet with quick references to what you need for each one. It's free. Use it if you want to. I don't care. If that does help you quicker than anything else, go for it. Either way, all this stuff will be linked in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, friends, and I'll see you guys on the next one.